Hello Pisces, and welcome to your Lionsgate portal reading for August 2023. The Lionsgate portal opens between July 26th and August 12th, and it's at its height on August the 8th every year. And this happens when the star Sirius, that's in the constellation Canis Major, Canis is Latin for dog, and that's where we get that phrase, the dog days of summer. When Sirius, a star in that constellation, aligns with Orion's belt and the Earth, and some say with the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx which has the body of a lion, by the way, then the portal is open for spiritual ascension and activation and receiving messages from Spirit. So this reading is a 5-card reading about that. I'll pull 5 cards and then more for clarification as we go. Oops, those 2 want to come out, so we will let them. When I mention houses, astrological houses, that will be for those of you with Pisces rising. If you have a different rising sign, then you might want to check out that reading as well for fuller clarification, fuller information. And if you connect or resonate with this reading, please do give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate that very much, and I welcome new subscribers as well. So let's get started here. This first card is in the position of how to prepare for the opening of the Lionsgate portal, and it's most open 4 days before and 4 days after the 8th, so from the 4th to the 12th of August. So how you will prepare is you've got to choose what you're going to leave behind and then what you're going to bring forward. Like preparing for a trip, you pack. Some things you leave behind, some things you bring with you, you bring forward. So what this is telling us here is, oh, I better cover some people up here so YouTube knows I'm not trying to offend. This is an awakening, judgment. You have Gabriel blowing his horn and people rising from the dead. In other words, the death of a major cycle of life, because this is major arcana. This is not just something that happens every day or just a minor stage of life. This is something major. In fact, you've got 3 major arcana here. Wow, Pisces. So this is a big event for you, a big time in your life. So we have sort of a wake-up call, an awakening, and you realize you are ready to move on. Something has come to completion, and you are ready to leave behind some things and move forward, move through the portal so you can see what's on the other side. We'll see that here, but let's get clarification on, maybe they'll tell us what you're going to leave behind and what you're going to bring forward. Okay, Knight of Cups. This is, the Knight of Cups is very, very charming and loving. He is represented by Scorpio, as a matter of fact, and he's on a mission. This is a very slow-moving knight. He's on a mission to bring love, or a message of love. Let's get more clarification. And you're making a transition. We knew that from this card. This is card number 20 in the major arcana. Card number 21 is the world, when you are fully complete. So right now you are becoming aware that a stage is drawing to a close. So you're moving from troubled waters to smooth waters. And I have a feeling, Pisces, here's your water energy. And I have a feeling that it's going to be related to a relationship. Maybe you're breaking up with your person and moving on. Let's get more clarification, please. Okay, both of these are about air energy. Swords. Swords is air energy. And here we have the 6. The 6 of Swords is associated with with Mercury and Aquarius. So communication. And then the 9 of Swords, which is sometimes called the never-ending nightmare, but it doesn't have to be as severe as that. It's just that you have a lot of worries and concerns or issues that keep you up at night, or that you are letting You're getting all in your head about them. You're letting them sort of dominate your thoughts, and you're distracted by these. And the Nine of Swords is associated with Gemini, with Mars in Gemini. Okay, so I believe you are in a relationship, a loving relationship. And now I can't tell yet if this is family or if it's a romantic interest, but something, you're leaving behind something where there were quite a few issues that were of concern. These were major issues. You wondered if you could coexist, stay together, or if you needed to leave. And then it looks like this is either going to restore love in your life, or you're going to have a new love offering. Let's get more clarification. But this, what you need to do to prepare for moving through the portal or receiving spiritual messages from the portal is to decide whether or not you are going to make this transition here. The Lionsgate portal is a time of heightened spirituality. We get a lot of downloads. Our spiritual evolution and activation is accelerated. Sirius is the star of spiritual empowerment. And that's the star that's aligning right now. Let's move on here to what will be found on the other side of the portal. What messages will you receive from the other side, or what will you find when you step through? Let's cut. And Spirit is giving us. First, we have the Two of Swords. You're confused right now. You're just going in circles. You're like a hamster running on that wheel in your head, going in circles. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? And it's confusing you. There's some anger and there's some resentment and some anxiety related to this relationship. Information is hidden from you. You're crossing, leaving troubled waters, and you're not turning around to look at this island of peace back here, where you're headed. Let's get some clarification. Ace of Cups. Yes, on the other side of the portal, what awaits you is an offering of love. And this is related to the Knight of Cups right here. An offering of love and emotional fulfillment awaits you. Let's get more clarification on that. The Devil, because you're in a toxic relationship right now. Let me cover them up. You're in a toxic relationship, and you're just flopping around trying to figure out what to do. You're looking for clarity. You're looking for clarity. Let's move on here to how you're going to change. Once you receive the enlightenment and the empowerment, when you receive the spiritual messages on the other side, how will you use that enlightenment that clarifies for you and shows you the truth, and that empowerment that shows you, yes, you can with Spirit's help? To me, this always represents your spirit guide. And I don't think it's anyone specific in this reading. So I'm going to go with the spirit guide. But how can you use that empowerment? How can you let Spirit know that you are ready to make this transition? Because they are there to help you, to guide you. They will clarify, but you've got to take that first step. Spirit needs to know that you really want to leave. You're sending mixed signals right now. This card shows that, because you don't even know what you want. You've got to make your decision, and you've got to send that message very clearly to Spirit, and then receive their help from the other side. Okay, let's go to how you're going to transform or change once you reach out and take that power and use the enlightenment that Spirit showed you on the other side of the portal in order to manifest. How are you going to change? How will you transform? Well, this Wands energy says you will be more inspired. You're going to get some life back. You'll come alive again. The Wands suit is about spirituality and spirit. You'll become spirited. This gentleman has the gender is non-specific. It's the energy that is involved, especially with major arcana. We have like this is energy from that can be either feminine or masculine. And then here we have the angel Gabriel, and here we have masculine imagery bud, or energy, but it's Cancer. And here we have feminine energy, and it's represented by the moon. Okay, Pisces, you've got 2 more water cards coming up here. But right now we're concerned about how lifeless you feel. You are so deadened by all of these issues that you don't know how to face, that you're blinded to the path forward. You're so deadened in spirit that that what's going to happen, how you will wield your power, is you're going to be given spirit and energy, emotional, mental, physical energy, by this enlightenment that you receive when Sirius sheds its light on the path forward and your true desires. Let's get some clarification. Let me cut. This 2 of Wands represents a choice. You do have a choice to make, and it shows that you are seriously ready to step forward. He has 1 wand in front of him, and 1 behind, anchored in his comfort zone. So even when even in a toxic situation, that can become a comfort zone. It's like the saying, the devil you know versus the devil that you don't know. And yet you're miserable in that situation. You do need to take a step forward, and you know this. So you're going to empower yourself by preparing for that change. Wands are also about design and planning. So you will start planning for the change. It's going to take some preparation. How else will you use that enlightenment to empower yourself? And you're going to get busy working on that plan. If that plan involves saving some money, some self-care, getting your life organized, all of your material resources in order. And once you get involved in it, once you take that step forward, take a step forward, send the message to Spirit that you are serious, you are ready to move on. Once you do that, you're going to end up with a to-do list that gives you direction. You'll be able to generate a to-do list. You'll be able to take the first step on that to-do list. You'll be able to concentrate on it, not get distracted, and you'll make some very wise moves. Very wise moves. And especially about your material resources. Getting your finances in shape for this change. What else? Knight of Swords. And this is also going to change your attitude, Pisces. You know, you can be sort of dreamy. You're very imaginative and creative, and sometimes you get lost in your daydreams. But this Knight of Swords, once you take that step forward and you start moving in the direction that you need to move, and once the Knight of Swords is going to bring you truth. The Knight of Swords is very quick, the fastest of all of the knights. He seeks the truth and clarity, and he comes back with a message for the king and queen of truth and clarity, so they can better manage their kingdom. That's what he's going to do for you. This is you. Although the Knight of Swords, generally speaking, is associated with Gemini, this is you, because your path will be clarified. You will no longer be hesitating. You're going to seize this opportunity you have that brings back emotional fulfillment into your life. You're going to get all your P's and Q's, your ducks in a row. You feel you feel constrained right now because you feel like you don't have the financial resources to leave this relationship. And that's why you're going to get to work. Around August the 8th, you're going to be downloading a lot of spiritual messages that will show you options you have for straightening out your resources, your finances, so that, yes, you can take that first step. Okay? They'll show you options. And they'll show you what to, you'll know. You will just know. It's not like you might get a grand vision or anything. You're just going to know it. An idea will occur to you. Oh, well, I could do this. And then you'll see what to do first. And you will just start moving forward. Because you will have clarity. Let's get one more clarification card here. And this is going to save you from the heartbreak. The heartbreak, the bereavement, the betrayals, the awful feelings that this relationship brought to you. Okay, let's look at the Chariot. Cancer energy. You've got drive, willpower here, and this is your message from Spirit. Spirit is telling you that once you make your mind up, that's the first step. You make your mind up, And then you take that first step forward. You start working toward this path. You keep reality in front of you. You face reality every step of the way, and you have this energy. They will give you the will. God, Spirit, the universe will give you the willpower, the will to move forward. And that's what this card represents. This is major arcana energy. This is going to be with you for more than just the Lionsgate period. It will not be over on August the 12th. This is going to be here for as long as you need it. Let's see let's clarify the Chariot in the messages from Spirit and synchronicities. What area of life? Okay, there is going to be some conflict. Other people, you may get a lot of feedback, a lot of a lot of opinions. People may give you a lot of opinions about what you need to do, but you need to listen to your heart, Pisces. Your intuition is very strong, and it's going to be especially strong, incredibly strong during this period. And you need to listen to it. You need to be true to yourself. And yes, there will be conflict with people who think you need to do something else, but you've got to do what you know is right for you. More clarification, please. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow, look at all these knights you have. All these knights ready to go on the mission. And this one is on a mission of material security. Yes, it's like all of these knights, it's like you're going to feel driven. You're going to feel driven to find true emotional fulfillment, to face reality, get clarity, to get your finances in order, to achieve a new level so that you're not dependent on someone, so that you can seek independence. Let's get one more clarification card. And a lot of this is going to happen. Pisces, this is a Virgo card, but I always see you in this card too, because you are sort of dreamy and creative and imaginative, and the Hermit likes to seclude themselves, isolate themselves, not from loneliness or shyness, but because they seek the still and the quiet. They seek the calmness, that inner peace, that inner light, and listening to your own intuition, taking guidance and advice from other people about how to do something perhaps, but when it comes to the overall decision, that needs to come from you, your inner wisdom, your depths right here. And this, like I said, this Virgo energy, you may have Virgo placements in your chart, your natal chart. And here we have the High Priestess. She's like the essence of intuition. She's ruled by the moon. More Cancer energy here. And this is so aligned with the portal on the 8th, which is when we receive all kinds of spiritual downloads. So this particular position is, how are you going to manifest abundance? By sending very clear messages to Spirit. Receiving messages, acting on them, and that action, as well as affirmations that you state every day, and gratitude that you state to Spirit. Using and being in touch with your subconscious, that is how you're going to manifest this new path that you're going to be taking. King of Cups. Offer of love. King of Cups is on the other side as well. King of Cups is, some read him as Pisces, some read him as Scorpio. It could be a male or female, but it's masculine energy. Is that you? This might be you. Where did the Queen of Wands go? I do not see her. Was that in my previous reading? Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands? I do believe so. Okay. Then this is you. This is you. And you will again, once more be the master of your emotions. You will have learned so many lessons from here. Let me get more clarification. So this represents self-love right here. And this is 10, completion of your suffering. Though all these being stabbed in the back, these betrayals, they'll be over with. There is your golden dawn rising, and you are facing it. Golden sky, Leo season, the sun, and offer of clarity and truth. And you're going to grab hold of that sword so fiercely, so fiercely. You will no longer allow some kind of illusion, some kind of dream of perfection or romantic happily ever after to delude you again and lead you toward a shallow, toxic relationship that was not meant. So yes, this card here is you, Pisces. It's not a new love. I'm not, at least I don't feel it's a new love. It could be for some of you, but for some of you, it's just loving yourself again. You're going to get that self-love back, and you're going to see. You're going to face reality. You're going to see the truth, and you're going to see that you are worthwhile. You are worthy of real commitment and love. Okay, let's get you a card from the Spirit Allies deck here and see what it has to say. I've already shuffled and cleansed the space, so just a quick cut here. And for Pisces, we have Tiger's Eye. Sort of looks like Jupiter with all those bands around it, doesn't it? Number 24. Number 24. I connect with my roots so that I may heal. With reflective stripes that glimmer in the sun, this golden brown stone, sorry, it's hard to read, it's very small print. This golden brown stone is a bridge to connect you with the earth. Tiger's Eye can help you to promote clarity, dispel anxiety, and bring you good luck. Anxiety, resentment. Clarity. Where did that Ace of Swords go? Clarity. And grounding yourself and getting in touch with the earth. Pentacles. Getting all of the material resources in the earthly realm in order so that you are ready to move forward to your new life. A new life of emotional fulfillment, Pisces. Well, this is what I have for you today. I hope that it helped. I hope you enjoyed it as well and that you will come back for more. Thank you so much.